Welcome back to Football Insights. Please click on the subscribe button, press the notification bell, follow us on our social media platform on IG, on TikTok, and then on X. This is not an Euros preview, or a review of the Euros. Even though the Euros is going on, big things happen, big games happen there. Today England will play, but we are here to give you a transfer rundown, what is happening in the transfer market or on the transfer markets. A whole lot of things are happening. Yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So I'm here with my man, my co-host, Boss will be everything. So Ken is here with me. We are going to talk about transfer issues. So make sure you click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. Let's get straight into the video. So also we start with Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian or the Napoli attacker, the winger. I hear say PSG they want Kvaratskhelia, and then I hear say right now 120 million PSG carry go, but Napoli has rejected the money. Napoli are saying they don't want to sell Kvaratskhelia this summer, but they would rather sell Olise this summer for 130 million euros. How do you think about this deal?
Yeah, so I think because Mbappe has already left Paris Saint-Germain, they need a left winger. Right, so I feel like Kvaratskhelia is best for the PSG job in the position. Since Napoli, I don't know, but Napoli they're not really the move anymore. Since they won the league, this be them a worst finish after winning the league. And it'd be one of the bad records for set. It'd be very bad. Last season they played very horrible. So I feel like it's good for PSG to go near someone like Kvaratskhelia because we all know how good this guy is. But then the fact is that Napoli doesn't want to sell the guy is also key because he has a contract which has not expired. And his father came out publicly saying that he doesn't want his son to stay in Napoli anymore. And the club has also released a statement that your boy is under a contract. So
what do you think about this? What the father, even the agent? First, it was the agency and then the father.
Yeah.
What do you think? But the boy has not said anything. But what do you think about this?
Most of these players, their parents are like they are very key agents. Yeah. And if the agent and the father has come out to say something like this, then it means it will be something they talk about.
Yeah.
So even though he has not spoken about it, he's open to the move. Yeah. And you could clearly tell that this guy is not happy at Napoli. Because Napoli they play in it.
Because now Napoli they talk say they want the boy to sign a different contract, another contract, so that they will include a different release clause in the contract. And then I think the release clause in this boy contract will move around 150 or 170 million.
It will be more than 120 million.
Do you think someone will pay 170 million for this guy?
No one will. And so some of these things are the strategies that the clubs use to keep their players. And so if nothing happens, this guy will have to play to the expiry of his contract, and then he will have to leave as a free agent in 2025, which is a loss for Napoli.
Yeah,
because the guy is good. You don't have to let Kvaratskhelia leave your club for free.
You have to take the
120 million, the money.
You saw what you did to Olise. Olise 130 million. No one is ready to sell, or no one is ready to buy Olise for 130 million. So
Lorenzo Insigne left Napoli. Did he go as a free agent?
Free agent. He did. I think Fenerbahce or Galatasaray. One of the Galatasaray.
No, I think MLS clubs were.
No. From Napoli to Galatasaray, and then I don't know where he is right now, but from Napoli he went to Galatasaray. That was the Dress Mertens, That was Mertens. Yeah, that was Dress Mertens.
This guy went to MLS.
Yeah.
And so it's bad. I don't know how Napoli treats their players, wanting them to leave and wanting them not to leave. It's something very bad.
Bro, no one is saying you are a small club. You are not a small club, but we have bigger clubs than you. We have clubs that have money than you. So if you are selling your player to, let's say, PSG for around 120 million, that is
very fine. Kvaratskhelia for 120 million is
you can get a replacement for Kvaratskhelia. That's 120 million. And the release clause and other, what we are talking about leads us to the next player, which is Michael Olise. Crystal Palace, a French born. Currently, he is in the camp for the upcoming Olympic Games. Chelsea are chasing him. The news coming out, or the news that came out yesterday from Santi Aouna, a French journalist, is that Manchester United has pulled out from this particular deal. They are not ready to trigger the 70 million euros and then 60 million pounds release clause in this guy's contract this particular summer. So Manchester United and the Ineos group are not ready to trigger the release clause of this particular boy. But Chelsea are ready to trigger the release clause. And then the news coming out from Fabrizio Romano is that Crystal Palace are also giving this guy
offered him a new deal.
And then a new release clause. And I think the release clause will go from 60 million to 100 million.
Oh, wow.
So what do you think about this particular Chelsea Olise deal?
Okay, Olise is not a bad choice for Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea has a lot of attackers, but adding Michael Olise is very good because Noni Madueke is left-footed.
His competitor is Noni Madueke.
Yes, and so I feel like giving someone a competitor is going to help. But then again, I feel like Crystal Palace also wants to make a lot out of the boy. So they feel like, so far as the teams have started coming, they have to increase their release clause, and that's what they've done.
Yeah,
exactly what they've done. They've given him an offer, and I don't know if he will accept.
I don't think he will accept.
I don't think so too, because he has to move to a better club. Bro, you are growing. You are growing. Crystal Palace is not. It's a club for development. You are past development. You should go to a big club and then start doing your things. Who Palmer cry, Manchester City 7 and say you don't go. Look at what he's doing at Chelsea. He's Chelsea's main man. He's in the midst of the average boys. He's working. So you are growing. You have to move. All right. So I feel like it's a very nice move for Chelsea, and then Chelsea should pursue it. Crystal Palace Mongo 35 and 70 million. Yeah, you will take the entire level. So the guy is very good.
Yeah, according to reports, they say Santi Awona say personal terms they are not sure say the problem. Be problem give the boy personal.
But the guy is open to leave.
So Chelsea are ready to give this guy like I think £150,000 a week.
That's cool.
Or let's say £170,000 a week. So I don't think personal terms be problem. Be problem. But Crystal Palace be problem now. Okay. And then Chelsea triggered the release clause last summer around 30-something million pounds, but they didn't follow the right procedure. Yeah. And then Crystal Palace were ready to send Chelsea to court. So this time around, Chelsea are being, very diplomatic and cautious. Now they went to Crystal Palace for a permission to speak to the boy, and then Crystal Palace granted the permission. But Crystal Palace is saying no, the boy
is open to leave.
And
then money to
go day. So right now, in recent years, I think he will be the biggest, transfer for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So that is what I think. But Manchester United pulling out from the day. What do you think? Because Anthony no they play anything.
Oh yes. I feel like Anthony is not playing anything. But Manchester United is a club that I don't know. There might transfers be some way. This is a deal that you have to go head to head for the player. Look at what happened with Moses Caicedo, Liverpool and Chelsea.
Yeah.
They went to the end.
Head to head.
And this is what Manchester United as a big club is supposed to do. Compete with other clubs for players. Here lies the case. Manchester United. Anytime they see that this player has agreed on terms with a different team, now action them. This is not the first time they are doing that.
Yeah.
Manchester United wants this player, and then they see that the player has done this, and then they move out of.
And then some of them are fans have bought. They say no, this go help because
it's not helping them. You should go head to head. This is what shows that you're a club.
Because this guy will improve Manchester United.
Of course, bro. Anthony
assist goals because 19 games last season, 10 goals, 5 assists.
The guy is just good. He's good. Olise is very good. Olise is good. And so Manchester United, their attitude is very bad.
That is what we have on Olise. We are moving straight to Fela Mendy. The news coming out is that Fela Mendy, he feels some way. He's not convinced about the contract renewal Real Madrid are giving to Fela Mendy. And then I think right now they want to move for Afonso Davies, Fonzie. So now the contract this guy they come sign for Real Madrid, he's not convinced. What is happening at Real Madrid? Tell me, you are a Real Madrid fan. You are saying you are a Spurs fan. I don't believe that. You say you're a Real Madrid fan. So what is happening at Real Madrid? Tell us something.
So, I feel like the insecurity there, you normal. Yeah. Because you are left back, and then you are not in your 30s or something like that. You see, when Fernando Mendy was introduced, Marcelo was aging out.
Yeah.
Right? So it was very understandable. When Marcelo himself understood it, that Fernando Mendy had to come in and understudy him so that when he leaves, you take over. But here lies the case, Fernando Mendy is not that old. And there is Frank Garcia, Real Madrid's academy player. So if you are bringing in Alfonso Davies, then it means that there's sort of a plan. And Alfonso Davies is not supposed to be a left back who is coming to understudy Fernando.
No. He's coming to take over straight up.
He's old enough and he needs the play time and when he's on the pitch,
arguably one of the best left backs in the game.
No
So
doubt.
he's coming to take over.
He's a player who will just walk into the team and start. And so I understand why Ferland Mendy feels insecure, because you can't tell me. Ancelotti keeps saying Ferland Mendy is the best left back in the whole world and all that, but you're waking up Alphonso Davies. So it will definitely create the insecurity. So I feel like he's right to feel that way. But then again, Ferland Mendy in recent years has had some setbacks.
Yeah.
You can't predict when this guy. I mean, you can't predict when anyone goes for an injury, but Ferland Mendy can have serious series of injuries which affects the team. You understand? And Frank Garcia is not that strong.
Yeah.
Frank Garcia is
he's young. He needs development. So,
and if you are talking about Real Madrid next season, the competitive games you are going to play, you should need someone
who would step up all days.
Who would step up in case of anything. So I feel like having Ferland Mendy, Alphonso Davies, and Frank Garcia shouldn't be a problem for Real Madrid. Ancelotti should just talk to them. I hear Ancelotti is a very good father, aside being
managing it.
Yes. So he could just talk to them and make them understand the assignments. This is what I want you to do for me. This is where I want you to come in. This is where I want you
But
to
do you think I mean 3 left backs for Real Madrid will help? Because one might be abounding, one might feel like, because if Alphonso Davies is coming, Ferland Mendy is there, Frank Garcia is there, that is 3.
Yeah,
that is 3. So it means that one of them is not going to get more playing time, which is obviously Frank Garcia. Yeah. And it could even lead to him. And then Frank Garcia too is a project. He is a Spanish project. Yes. And that's why all of this, saga, you don't hear Frank Garcia's name, because Real Madrid has taken this guy as a project and then they are working on him for the future. Yeah. So I don't think Real Madrid will sell Frank Garcia, or maybe he will go loan. So it has to be Ferland Mendy, or Alphonso Davies will not come at all. Yeah. And then Alphonso Davies is feeling insecure. Bayern Munich has offered him a contract. He has not, responded yet. He wants 20 million. Same route that David Alaba was on when he was moving to Real Madrid. He was asking for 20 million euros. As a defender, I don't think any team will give you 20 million euros. And then I felt it is a strategy just to move to Real Madrid, because David Alaba used the same strategy. Alphonso Davies is also using the same strategy. So 3 left backs for Real Madrid. I don't think Charlie Ferland Mendy will feel secured. That is I understand him. I understand him. Yes. I also understand him. But like I said, the coach has to talk to them. Yeah. If you understand your assignments, then I think it will be better for you to know if you have to leave or you have to stay. Yeah. So if you know about what they want me to do there, then Charlie go back. So I feel like Ancelotti just talk to them. Maybe Frank Garcia. Well, I don't know. Frank Garcia is a long-term project. Yeah. So you can just, I don't know if you go for a loan, but let him be around, let him hang around, let him learn a lot of things. You feature him in some of the games or bring him in the second half of some of the games. But your main left back should be Alphonso Davies and Ferland Mendy. So I think if he talks to them, so you can manage them. As a Real Madrid fan, and they won't ask you going into next season, if you were to choose 2 left backs between Alphonso Davies, Frank Garcia, and then Ferland Mendy. Which one you I think Alphonso Davies and Ferland Mendy. So there's a possibility for Frank Garcia to go out on a loan. Okay. I think I'll be down for that, because Ferland Mendy is defensively very good, and then I don't see a lot of that from Alphonso Davies. So I feel like the two of them will complement each other. Yes, they will give you whatever you want on both the defensive and the offensive side. And so I think the two of them will be better. So Frank Garcia can go on loan, and actually he'll come back. His time will come. That is what we have on Real Madrid. Click on the subscribe button. Press the post notification bell. Follow us on our social media platform. I'm here with my man Ken, or Kingsley. You go call him Kida Junior. It's been nice having a transfer talk with you. Click on subscribe button. This is Football Insights. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time.